Hi, thank you. My name is Claudia Hickson. I live at 8454 Morton View. And I think it was a little over a month ago when I came and we talked about putting a porta-john or a bathroom at Boardman Park. That still has not happened. Is there any way that we could get just a porta-john? My husband has Alzheimer's and we try very, very hard to walk. Probably 3 to 5 miles, 3 to 4 times a week. That's important for his care because we're 10 years into this disease. There's no place for him to go. It's very difficult to leave our house, get there and walk that far, and him go that far at his age. And there's no bathrooms. Plus, there's a school that has a, I think it's cross-country practice there. And I did talk to the coach I thought she would be here tonight, and she may have forgotten. Those kids are going around, and every time we make a round, it's like, I gotta go pee, I gotta go pee. And I don't even know how far these kids have to go to the bathroom. Therefore, they're not being able to practice. I understand from a friend of mine who has a son who's playing, they've hit the weeds a couple times and she's put him off the program. That's not fair. That's not right. And it seems to me like it would not be that expensive for the city of Taylor just to put a porta-john out there. And I guess I'm begging on the seat of the council to be able to do that for us as seniors.
So, ma'am, we can't put it there as city council. Last time you were here, I read Mr. Mayor, and he wrote it down. So, Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Chairman, much like what we just looked at and discussed at Northwest Park, what we're looking at right now is first the porta-john enclosure. Sometimes when you just put a porta-john someplace, it becomes a bit of a liability because people do things to it and near it, on it, in it, that becomes a liability and it's somewhat nasty, to be quite honest with you. So what we're looking at is we've done some initial investigation. We're going to put 2 at Northwest Park over on Van Born, where they come with a permanent enclosure where the doors can be locked at night and then reopened in the morning. So that's what we'd like to do at Boardman Park. Unfortunately, it will take a little bit of time to find the proper location and get all the cost and the funding sources in line. So I just ask you to bear with us as we find a permanent solution.
I do know there was one there. It was either 3 or 4 years ago, and it stayed there most of the summer. But I just, I feel bad for these kids, and I feel bad for my husband. It's very difficult to tell him he can't go in the weeds. He's an old hillbilly, and now he is an old hillbilly with the mentality of about a 5 or 7-year-old. What do I do? How do I deal with that? I mean, I'm pleading that you get something over there.
And we are working on it, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You bet.
Does anybody else have anything?
Good evening, Councilman Woolley and the council and Ms. Sowers. Last week I came up and asked about an ordinance about ground feeding, and I was told to speak to the Director of Communication, the Director of Public Service, that he would call me the following day. I never got that call. I also wanted to bring up something that was on Facebook. I spoke to somebody, and it was on about the animal shelter. And it says, can anyone tell me why animal shelter doesn't take animals anymore? I also found something else that was rather disturbing to me, is that a woman took up a cat, and let me read it to find it here. But she took a cat up there, and they told her that they would not take the cat. The cat was friendly. It was a stray. It was probably somebody's cat. They made her pay $100 to have the cat put to sleep. Now, I know that in our ordinance in Taylor that we have a 5-day hold. I think it's a shame that somebody's cat was put to sleep and that somebody at the animal shelter made the determination to go against the ordinance and also charges women $100 when our residents can't bring animals up there to drop them off. However, Mayor Sowers promised us when we took on Riverview as well as Lincoln Park, and I know Lincoln Park is no longer using Taylor, but we would have no problem with dropping off our animals that are found in Taylor.
Mr. Chairman?
Mayor?
We've had a working relationship with Riverview it predates all of us, that this has gone on for many, many, many years. The relationship with Lincoln Park was always temporary, and it did become a bit complicated just due to the amount of animals. That has since been terminated. To my knowledge, the only time that we don't take animals is if we're simply full and have nowhere to put them. I do not have any idea of what you're referencing. I would have to talk to the foreman at the animal shelter to find out what happened and why. I'm happy to do that, but I don't know any circumstances that you're speaking of.
Okay, it's just on Facebook, and I've heard of this before, and I do know that we do have an ordinance as well as MDR, it's a state law, that we do have to hold our animals for 5 days. And I just wonder why we are not following the ordinance or the MDR's law. And I'd also like to know why I did not receive a phone call as to the ordinance on ground.
Mr. Chairman, I do not know. Mr. Bach is here. If you'd like to talk to him, I don't. I can't answer that. I wasn't part of that meeting. But if you'd like to speak to him, he is in attendance.
You asked me to speak with him last meeting, which I did. I gave him my telephone number. He assured me he would call me the next day. I never received a phone call, and I don't know what steps that I do now.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, I apologize. I have a phone number in my booklet. I think I wrote one of the wrong numbers down. I'm going to have to verify that phone number. I did try to call. I do have her information. I can answer her question. I did attempt to call, but the number I have that I wrote down was the incorrect one. And I do apologize.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, what is the ordinance?
I ask also that when the mayor finds out that information about that other situation, that we also get an email on that regardless, so we find out what's going on.
Mr. Chairman, absolutely.
Thank you.
Does anybody else have anything to discuss on? Yes, ma'am.
I'm Alicia Bush. I live at 847 Boardman Park. I've lived in Taylor for 50 years. I have a lot of frustrations. I do not like to get up here and speak. I don't even know where to start. First, I'm going to start with the Sports Plex. Many months ago, John and I got up and spoke. And since then, one of my sons has been suspended from the Sports Plex for his life. His life. He's not even allowed to step foot in it. The other gentleman that got up and spoke, his son was immediately removed from the game, the season, until he's of age. But I know for a fact, there's still other high school kids that are playing that haven't been removed. This young man was very upset. He's in his senior year. He's been playing in the adult league since he was 16. So did both my sons if they were 16. Now you have to be 18. I understand rules, and people need to apply the rules to everyone, not just some people or some players. When that young man signed up, Sports Plex knew his birth date, they knew his age, they knew his name, and they allowed him to sign up. They took his money. They refunded his money after they removed him, but then where did the young man go? He can't start, it's in the middle of the season. So he wasn't able to play soccer for the rest of that season, which is, in my opinion, very unfair for an athlete. Athletes need sports. So, let's see, where do I need to go from there? I was told that from the Sports Plex that every high school student would be refunded money. I reached out to some people asking how many checks were written. To this day, I don't know the answer. In my opinion, only one check was written, and that was to the family of the man that got up and spoke. There was many high school players. So I would like that investigated, because in my opinion, I've not got an answer, and I don't think it's being investigated. I also have a huge problem with our police department. I've had 3 home invasions. 3. After the first 2, I got an alarm. Still had another one. Then I got cameras. My mother lives next door to me. I've her yard has been drive-bys, like running through it. I have vehicles that are on camera, but not all the details. I have faces. I have video of them doing it. I called the police. They said there's nothing they can do about that. My father has some issues, and he gets so frustrated. He's very particular with his lawn. He's got to do this, he's got to do that, and all these big ruts and these big four-wheel drives are driving through her yard, tearing up her grass. Police did nothing. The last two of my home invasions, I had fingerprints, and the last one I had blood. I keep asking the police department, what happened here? You know, are the prints not conclusive? I mean, I don't know. To this day, I do not have any answers. Now I'm going to go back in time because I did not have a lot of money for a long time. I didn't even make $15,000 for 4 years. I struggled. My youngest son likes fashion, he likes shoes, he likes nice clothes. I couldn't afford that. We bought all our clothes at the retail shop. He started selling bunnies and shoes to support what he wanted to wear because I couldn't give it to him. So he was selling shoes there at Morton View in Ecorse Road area, and he got hit in the head. They stole 2 pairs of very expensive shoes. The police were called. All they did was go off on my son that he should not have been selling shoes. I was there with them. I'm like, why shouldn't he have been selling shoes? They told him he should be going to the police station. We didn't know that, and he didn't know that. My point is, they didn't try to find out who it was. He had pictures from Facebook that he had screenshotted. He had addresses of where they were. The police would not investigate and would not do anything. Those people did not live in the city of Taylor. All they did was get on him. So that, as a young child, this young man had a very bad attitude with police because all they did was yell at him for what he was doing. All he was doing was trying to support himself because his mother was struggling. I didn't get any child support. After that, he found some of the shoes at school, so he got into it with them. They supposedly ratted somebody out who they bought the shoes from. I don't know if that person, I don't know if any of that's the truth or not. So him and this boy, he tracked down this kid. He lived right behind us a block down. I'm sorry. So I went to the police. I went to our chief, who's currently our chief. I begged him to do something because these 2 boys were just getting into it and getting into it. A lot of fighting. I was worried about guns. The chief police, I begged him to investigate this. Call my son in here. He said, your son won't meet me. I said, I promise you my son will meet you. I promise you. Because he wanted something done. He wanted justice done. Once again, these people that did these home invasions, nothing's happened. To this day, nothing's happened. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do to protect my home. My cameras don't work. The police say we can't use any of that. I mean, I understand I don't have license plates, but I have a photo and I have a front of the vehicle or I have the rear of the vehicle. I mean, is this accurate? Am I being told correct information?